Greetings, fellow test subjects. Test subject 1337 here for Aperture Gaming. They make it. We test it. You play it. Welcome to my review of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Alright. This game came out a couple of days ago, so we're going to get right into the nitty-gritty of it. So here we go.
Series.
As you can see by the display of boxes here on the shelf, Jedi Survivor is actually the sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So yes, it is part of the series.
Team.
The team behind this game is obviously Lucasfilm Games, along with EA and Respawn Entertainment.
Plot.
The game takes place sometime after the events of the first game. Cal is still trying to fight the good fight for the Rebel Alliance, for the Resistance, to stop the evil Empire. But in doing so, he ends up finding that he has to now find some Jedi artifacts or information or ways to help the Jedi, because the Empire is just so overwhelming and everywhere. So it's up to you as Cal to once again take up the cause to fight the good fight.
Gameplay controls.
Okay, the controls for this game are different from the last one. So the previous game I got this for was on the PlayStation 4, and the controls on the PS5 are slightly different. Oh yeah, so like I said, I'm doing this for the PS5 edition, and so like they have force pull is one control, force push is another, and as you go through the game, you can collect abilities to help you. There's perks you can collect, and then if you rank up enough, you can then unlock special force powers or saber powers or just general survival abilities. It's a third-person action platform.
Graphics.
Graphics-wise, the game looks amazing. In fact, in the game you can actually collect outfits for Cal, along with his hairdo, his facial hair, and also components and materials and colors for his lightsaber, for the lightsaber and for the actual energy that comes out of it. You know, we can also decorate his droid friend, BD, and everything looks amazing. Now, when you start the game, you have two options. We can have either the game has like the motion blur effect, for like it helps for the gaming thing, or for visual effect, where everything has like a higher detail to it. So it all depends on the way you play.
Audio.
The audio sounds great. The music sounds, of course, very Star Wars-ish, and of course you have the sound effects, all the blasters, and yeah. So like if you listen to the game, I think there's this one character in the game that if you depending on which TV you watch, you'll know whose voice is who's coming out of whose mouth. Yeah, so the audio is very good. I got no issues with that. Very good job.
Multiplayer.
I'm sorry, but at this time there is no multiplayer, and I can't think of a reason why there would be.
DLC.
So I pre-ordered this game from GameStop. So it's the deluxe edition, and because I pre-ordered it, it also had some pre-order bonuses, and it came with the codes for DLCs. So cosmetic stuff mostly. But yeah, I have a feeling the DLC will be coming out to everyone eventually, and I have a sneaking suspicion there'll be more DLC along the way, hopefully.
Issues.
This is weird. When I was first starting up the game, they had the walkthrough tutorial thing for story, and then when it went to a cutscene, then suddenly the game instantly cut out. So I filed the usual bug report. So I had to so I was like, okay, let's try this again. I fired it up, and for some reason it didn't autosave, so I had to just start all again up to the point where it cut out. And thinking it was because of a visual thing, I switched it from high detail down to lower detail. So play with caution to try to figure this out. Hopefully the bugs have been sorted out. I think there's a patch or two out by now for the game. But yeah, aside from some weird visual issues, switching from one set to the other, and the saving thing not working and the game just crashing, I haven't had any problems. Still, it is a little weird.
Buy, rent, or pass.
Now, since I bought the first game, obviously I like it, so I'm a fan of the series, and I'd say this game is definitely a buy.
Overall score.
Now, before I get my final score, I do realize that I was talking only issues about for the PlayStation 5 version. Now, I've heard via the internet that there was some issues for the PC, and I've also heard for some reason that the game has already gotten a discount in some spots. So I don't know what's going on in the world of the PC gaming for this for Jedi Survivor, but depends. So whatever system you play, or whichever specs you got, or whatever money you got, take a look. Just make sure you do the research before you put it in. So, but me, I haven't had any issues with the game. In fact, I even fired up its predecessor just to take a look around, and it's a little weird seeing the PS4 version, seeing everything back then compared to how it is now. So I give Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I've enjoyed playing it. I look forward to continuing playing it, and like I said, it reminded me I even reinstalled the PS4 one just to see how things were. A little freaked out by that, but just so far so good. Alright, well that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I made sure to film this and get it edited. I'm going to make sure to be posting this in time so everyone can enjoy. May the 4th be with you. Always. This is the May. And all the other Star Wars related puns and jokes and holidays happening throughout all this month. Until next time, this has been Test Subject 1337 saying thank you for watching, and as always, game on.